Welcome to day 4 of the Painted Canvas Challenge. In this video, we're going to talk about the power of courage, and more specifically about the power of layering. We've been talking a lot about painted play, and I know you want to let loose more of the canvas. There's more to it. There's more to letting loose. So you must also be courageous. So courage is defined as being fearless, strong, venturesome. And when a painter is bold, they have fun fearlessly making countless marks. And here's why courage works. When you're courageous at the canvas, you are freely making marks. You are playing with the way you express yourself. You are pursuing your creative joy. When you're not courageous, your creative mark becomes controlled. And when your creative mark is controlled, your mark looks tight and your inner critic takes over. And here's what you should do instead. Creating your artwork will bring you the greatest joy when you let loose on the canvas and give yourself the freedom to play. Your creative expression will bring you the greatest joy. That's where layering comes in. Layers. Layering is a technique for creating artistic paintings that involve the use of more than one layer of paint, and layering works because it allows you to fully step into your play and creating something unique. It allows you to create depth and meaning with your mark, and it allows you to explore where the mark can take you. It starts by creating layers on your mark. So this is how you do it. Start with the first mark. This means to check in with your creative voice and say yes to that color that your creative voice is dying to pick. And yes, it's important to let yourself be a kid again. That paintbrush can be used for more than a paintbrush mark. And why? Yes, go for it. See what happens. Choose to keep moving. Next, it's important to keep the creativity flowing. Continue exploring, discovering, playing. Ask your creative voice questions like we talked about yesterday. Keep painting. Choose to go where you've never gone before. When you layer your mark, you must push the boundaries. There should be no doing things as they've always been done before. The importance of layering the mark is so that you share your authenticity with interest and depth. Allowing yourself to stop will lead to frustration and lack of accomplishment. Work through these moments of fear. Don't get stopped by them. But your work isn't done. The biggest thing your layering needs now is positive affirmation. But it's much better to give yourself your own kudos, don't you agree? And the best way to do it is to allow yourself to find what you love in your painting. Here is why this works. It's often thought that focusing on what you love can ignore what's not working. And no one is arguing that what isn't working isn't part of the painting process. But following what you love in your painting is important for allowing a composition to form. And it also means that the marks you love will become the story of your painting because you're creating marks that bring you joy. So I'm sure you can see the benefits of focusing on what you love. So here are some things to decide before you actually step up to the canvas. Will you choose marks that bring you joy? No judging, no second guessing? Will you choose another and yet another, layering and blending in an intuitive way? Will you focus on the marks that you love and that can become part of your personal visual library? Will you listen to your creative voice, follow your creative voice, allow the story of your artwork to unfold? So your challenge is to play with layering your mark on your canvas. In our next video, we'll be putting together everything we have learned so far so you have a clear step-by-step process to continue creating your artwork in just minutes at the canvas. All right, I'll see you on Facebook.